Brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting out today here in a 44-player free-for-all battle here in Asia, picking our spot in kind of northern Africa. The reason I like this spot is that the south is always very contended, and the north you can get a little bit of a leg up on the people in the south and kind of eat away at them slowly, and then potentially also jump into Europe. So that's going to be our overarching plan. We'll see how we can do here as we are game enjoyer today. So no real plans to go super duper aggressive, although I probably will go a little bit more aggressive in the bot phase than typical, just because this spot is really a do or die spot in terms of just being able to get land quickly. Like if you don't have options, you quickly get boxed in. So I think we'll actually go here and just see how big we can get, see how far north we can get, more importantly, as that is looking good for us. Finish up there. And then we can just kind of start tackling bots as we can. Not really super trying to grow in any direction. Obviously would like to go north. North is where I want to go the most. So I guess that would be the direction we're aiming for. But we're not going to force it, at least for right now. We might have to force it later, because if we're waiting on one bot to get by so we can get all of the land of the others, that might be something we have to do like right now. In fact, I think that's pretty worthwhile. But let's continue to keep focused down south as well. Jump up there. And so far, so good. We're off to a pretty good start. We actually get the north of Africa. That's very surprising. Typically, a player from Europe will boat over here and get a little bit of a presence, but we were quick enough to get over there and block that from happening. So now we are, in fact, the crown, which was honestly very surprising. But we'll be happy with this. Definitely went a little bit aggressive in terms of troops. Ooh, if we can get over there. Just because our troops are low, but we went aggressive with attacks, and I think it'll be fine. We're not that far off where I think we're our target, even though we have some nice people to attack over here. In fact, we might jump into Lord as well. Finish this guy off. And just grab a little bit extra land for ourselves, keeping ourselves competitive on the leaderboard. In fact, we should... Well, I'm glad that attack didn't go through. I thought he only had 40. He had 100,000. And the two of these guys fighting is nice for me, because I can jump on the winner, if you will. So we'll continue to keep saving up until that point. Definitely take that alliance down there. And that is pretty good enough for me to attack you, as he has 40,000. We are getting attacked by the TR player. I'm surprised. I'm guessing these guys were friends or something. Yeah, they're both TR. Okay, so they're teaming in a free-for-all match, which is a little bit unfortunate. So a little 2v1 action, that's fine. I mean, we can definitely overcome this, especially as Red has used a lot of troops to kind of block me here, and we'll just be able to finish him off there. So we get that guy done. That's that problem done. Now, the next problem is that we are very low on troops, and we do need to be worrying about that, especially as our guy in the Middle East has 1.3 million. He's been saving up this whole time. Definitely take the alliance down there. Not looking to fight down south. Definitely need more friends than I do enemies at this point, and we'll finish. Oh, that guy had a lot more troops than I initially anticipated. We'll wait on that. Try and save up here, at least a bit closer to our red interest, but now that he's full sent, I'll go ahead and grab the rest of the Iberian Peninsula. And now we're in a great spot to save. So we are going to be very cautious and patient here. Getting up to our red interest of 3.9 million will be a little bit of a slog here. A lot more action in the beginning of the game than I typically would like, but at the same time, rarely are you given like 4 people who just immediately fall like that. So I think it was an opportunity we had to jump on. We'll mitigate the risk. Rusland is attacking us. This game needs a question mark. Don't do that. Be my friend. There's legitimately there's a lot better targets around you. Like the guy above you is a lot better target. I don't know why he keeps attacking me, especially as I'm the second biggest player on the board. But see if we can get some friends to maybe attack. Actually, I don't know if you would. Here, it's just counter. If we can get 424 in, that would be enough. And maybe we can inspire others. Sorry, but I gotta fight this guy. Will you guys fight this guy? I don't know why he's fighting me. Brother, why are you betraying me? Don't do that. Will you... Yep, you want to fight that guy? I'm totally down. Here, I'll show you how interested I am by fighting this guy. So unfortunately, in another 2v1 scenario, if we can get this guy involved, though, we might be able to peel off and fight Rusland. But let's keep showing interest in fighting. Yes, I'm here. I'll fight over here. Please, someone join me in these fights, as I'm unjustly getting targeted right now. There's not a win-win scenario. These guys had much better targets than me. But we'll fight this guy. Okay, green's involved down here. That's very big for us. And he full sends on green. Okay, very huge. We can get a ton of land over here. Let's fight back on Rusland, see if we can cut him off from this. We don't need him any bigger. He's already been enough of a problem for us. And in fact, honestly, I'm sorry. It has to be this way. you've gotten to the point, yep, we'll take that alliance, where we just can't maintain this friendship anymore. Wasn't really expecting that guy to get attacked one time in full sense. Like, this was not a devious plan by me to get 3-3-2 out of the game. I thought he was going to be my friend and I would be able to grab white and peel off, fight Rusland, and then we can push west or east together. But alas, wasn't meant to be. We are still getting attacked by Rusland, which, man, this guy just will not stop. Vikings is now joined in, so another 2v1 scenario. Man, we can just not get ahead here. Okay. We will just keep fighting you, see if we can get you involved, and just ignore this problem until we can get someone involved in Rusland. Then we might turn on Viking, try and get an alliance with him. Just say, hey, bud, this isn't the way. Please be my friend. Will you jump over here? I mean, surely somebody. Okay, there's the crown jumping in over there. That's great. Honestly, I'm going to start taking care of Viking. That's a good enough attack from... Or the crown's definitely going to want to fight Rusland enough. Hopefully Rusland will stop attacking me. We do get some help on Viking from player 551, so that is at least nice for us. As we have my phone going off. Excuse me, I'll silence that. But we will just continue to keep fighting over here. And charging down Viking. Then we'll figure out what we're going to do with Rusland, which is more than likely just attack him. But let's get the easier guy out of the way first. We get up to 60,000 pixels. Very nice for us. Get this guy out of the way as well. He's out the game, and now we can just fight Rusland, who actually doesn't full send us. I'm very surprised by that. And we end up with the crown in a little bit of a tricky situation, so let's give this guy the heart. And honestly, I think I want to push into player 551, but let's let someone else take the first move. Oh gosh, you're gonna get really big off that humble guy, huh? The humble hierarchy who's just kind of like full sending at this point. Yes, you are. Ah, yeah, there's the full send. Okay, we got to knock down this guy. Not the one I want to get involved with. See if we can use our friend again to knock down this big player. No, he's going after the easier target. Completely understand, and he gets immediately full sent. That's not good. Well, maybe it is. If 551 cuts off Ulse, and he only has him to fight, this kind of works out for us. But let's keep pushing over here. Nope, he's going to go into the easy target down south. Okay, so we got locked in to fighting the big guy alone. We do have the green player in northern Russia that might help us. And if we can get a little bit of help, we're in a little bit of a speed race against Ulse. Because if he gets bigger than us and we're locked in this big fight, he could just easily turn on us and win the game, which is going to be very unfortunate for us. We're just going to keep fighting this. I mean, we're locked in here. There's no backing off someone you attack at this point in the game, so we will just continue to keep attacking. Hopefully, Ulse will fight with us over here. He's boating down, so it doesn't look like he has too much interest, but we are getting help from the player in northern Russia, which is great. And I think the FR guy, the player in the white in China, also attacked. So we will just keep up this progress. We're not getting a lot of land progress, but we definitely are lowering the amount of troops he has. And if anybody else joins in, it's immediate gains for them. So it's a good bet to go off of. Now, our friend to the south, I was about to say, who's just been sitting on all of his troops, actually was worrying me. We get full sent there. That's fair. Now, we do have a crown in the middle. That is good for us. We are the biggest player, and people are going to want to fight the crown. So let's try and work with this and fight you down. And we probably have the loyalty of the green guy at this point. Let's just say we're fighting here. Try and get FR involved as well, obviously, with that. But, okay, FR is fighting. Good. So this is working out well for us. Now, as long as we don't eat the full send here, this should be a victory for us, as we can just keep knocking this guy down together with our two compadres over in the eastern side of the map, although it looks like both of them have kind of stopped. There's the green guy back in. Let's try and get an alliance with him, in fact, as we are getting boated into by this guy, which honestly doesn't matter at this point. He can boat into me as much as he wants. In fact, it might be a little bit nice for me to boat in. And, ooh, FR. How big is he going to get off that? Here, let's boat in a little bit. Let's try and avoid FR at this point. He's taking out the green player, which is really smart to do in this moment, is you get the first and second place player as equally strong as possible, and then you go after somebody else and strengthen yourself. And now he's in second place, which is not good for me. I've made an enemy out of this guy, and the chances of him full sending me are very high. And in fact, FR got the crown, which is... I miscalculated that. I did not think that was possible. That is not good for us. I mean, it's not by a lot, so maybe we can get a little bit closer there with some land. And then let's go down here just to prevent him from boating over. I do see that boat coming in already, so I'm glad we went for this. Oh, that was his land. Okay, we'll pick a different color, guy. Don't pick the color That is like legitimately, I don't mind boating into him, but his color is legitimately the color of like the empty land. I just thought that land was empty down there. But let's go ahead and grab this over here. Take that alliance. Oh, that was you again. Come on. I got baited. Okay, that's about 1 million. We need to block that from getting in here. He's going back for that island. I honestly do not care about the island. He can have it. Let's grab this over here and just make sure that does not touch down. Good. Okay, so it's a long boat ride for FR. In fact, we just want to kind of be peaceful here as you're attacking me again. Brother, this isn't... Will you guys fight each other? Like, I don't know why this guy's fighting me. It's probably because I boated into him twice, but it's just like I wasn't trying to boat into you. There's no real way to communicate that. We can try and get over to the white player and start fighting him. Let's just say, hey, let's be friends. Let's fight the white player. We're still getting boated into. A little bit unfortunate here. A little bit unfortunate. It's kind of of our own doing, I'll be honest with you, just because we boated into him twice. He might have become our friend, but it wasn't on purpose. We do get the alliance back. Great. Let's start boating in, and maybe we can turn this fight around if we can get a nice border on white. Here, give me some boats in there. Jeez Louise, the boat system in this game. It's just so frustrating playing open front and then coming back to this game and being like, why don't boats operate like this? Like, you just click where you want them to go and they figure it out. Okay, we're finally touching down. Let's go. We're involved. Hopefully the old Sky starts fighting with us. We're getting knocked back. A little bit unfortunate there. But we grab this island over here and boat back in. As he's knocking us down, but hopefully Ulse will take the cue and launch an attack of his own. My brother in Christ, you do not just boat into me as I'm trying to give you the victory. Like, your best chance of winning right now, fight this guy, is fighting this guy. Here, he doesn't know about my island. As soon as Ulse fights this guy, I'll reveal my island. But I want him to at least charge in. I don't know what his plan is here. Brother, charge. I'm with you. I'm with you. I have a sneaky island. Yeah, we're getting attacked by FR. You are basically like equal troops. Come on. I don't want to reveal that too early. Surely. Gosh, do I want to reveal it? We're just getting boated into more. Oh, we got boated into the south. Come on! I have a direct border with him. Fine. It's just fight Ulse. I don't know what his plan is here. He dropped. Ugh. Lord, bear me strength. This is an unfortunate game. I mean, this Ulse guy, we just couldn't work with him. I'm gonna blame his color. I did boat into him twice. That's my bad. If we're gonna have any chance of winning here, we just kind of have to get lucky that the bot will work with us. It's very unlikely at this point as the crown is 44%. We shouldn't actually be fighting the bot. But if I can get a land border on FR a little bit more directly, we'll start fighting him. So let's just go ahead and try and start working this guy down, see if we can launch some bigger attacks in here. The bot's already pretty weak though, so this is over. This is GG. Not a lot we could have done in that position. We just couldn't get the other guy to work with us. He just would not fight FR, and that was a little bit of our undoing, but a great game played by FR. I mean, he did the gambit I always do, where you get the first and second place even, and then you go after another small guy, and he just won. He did a great job. And there's going to be no winning from this one, so that is unfortunate for us, but a well-played game all the same. So we'll give the claps good sportsmanship to our new friend over here. We'll reclaim this land, and then we'll just boat out all of our troops. So we'll say GG's to Mr. FR, well played to you, and we'll go on to the next game. All right, next come up is going to be a 52-player teams battle here in South America. There is a couple Corgi boys with us today, so we'll go over here. Does look like we have at least one player on our team spawning with us. Actually, we have 2, 3. Okay, we have a lot of people. We're actually a little bit too close together, though, which is a problem. You want to grab land that your team otherwise wouldn't grab. In fact, we have everyone too close together. I'm going to scooch out here a little bit. I don't want to open up an alleyway to our team's kind of circle area, But I also don't want to. Okay, well, there's a player on the white team that spawned behind me. So that plan kind of went to hell in a handbasket. And now we are in a very tough spot where all of our teammates were grouped together, but very close together. And there is a lot of other players nearby as well. So there's definitely probably other better places in the map. I really thought with this many players on our team in this area, we would have chased away a number of others. But that's the difference between picking your spot at the beginning and picking your spot at the end. You pick your spot at the end, people have already sunk cost. They're into their spot. They're not going to leave. Or if you pick it at the beginning, you go with your team immediately. People are more likely to find a different spot. But alas, didn't quite work out for us, but we'll try and make it work as best we can. We'll be as aggressive as possible, just trying to push out and block the players on the other teams from grabbing land as much as we can. Keep them small, keep them poor, and hopefully, ooh, this is a nice little full send opportunity. We'll grab this, and we will jump up to the top. Sam is also up at the top with us on the quirky team. So even though we're a small team, we're very well positioned together. Let's grab this as well to work together. But again, we're at a disadvantage compared to other teams because we're not really grabbing a ton of land that wasn't otherwise going to be grabbed. So now we need to kind of figure out what our next move is going to be. And honestly, we could fight yellow, but I'm going to wait to see if I was going to see if he's going to full send, but he's not going to at this point. So we'll grab what little land we can get over here. Scion might full send. That might be good. We'll wait for this. This could be very big for us. A little bit of free land as we save up our troops. Although if he's just going to go down, we might need to jump in here as well. Yeah, that's enough. Let's just jump in here. Grabbed a lot of land there. Basically a full send in our favor. And now we start to save. We're in 12th place despite it all. We've taken out multiple players. The board is not looking friendly to us. And we need to consolidate our position. Now, some of you may be thinking, why don't you go after the guys offering you the alliance right now? No, we're going to work backwards. And the reason why is because I want to turn Dex into a donator. Right now, he has to worry about someone on his borders. I'd much rather him be able to free donate. Same with Sam. Sam's working backwards, and he just got full send, so he's going to be able to grab a ton of land. That guy just full donated. Okay, that's huge for us. Now, Dex is a full donator. Sam is not going to be a donator, but he's at least in a strong position. And actually, we can take out this guy as well. Just grab ourselves a little bit extra land over here. And then we can try and figure out what team we're going to fight. Looks like white is the threat. Or actually, red's the threat. White and red kind of threat. But let's finish this guy over here. And then figure out what we can do next. Actually, white is kind of dominating right now. So we do need to fight white. And this is a good opportunity. We're a little bit low of our red interest. So we'll wait for a moment because I figured he would have some extra troops deployed that would come back to him. And in fact, that is the case. But as soon as we hit our red interest, we're going to start attacking here. And then hopefully we'll start getting some donations. Let's go ahead and start launching our attack. And hopefully Sam is able to hold the line against that giant red player. I mean, you could say the same to me. Ally to the end is in a position to strike me and do a lot of damage. He offers the alliance. I'll definitely take it. As we are getting up from Crone and Ally to the end. I hope I don't get cut off here. Ooh, we need to push this. We need to push this. We cannot afford to get cut off here. Crone, don't cut me off, buddy. Frick. Okay. Not good. Not good at all. We could fight Ally to the end, and honestly, it's not the worst move in the world. I'm just worried about white. I honestly think we need to do this, though. Maybe we can inspire white and blue to work with me on this guy, as Sam is now fighting on the other side. In terms of kind of like team position, I think this is good for us to get a border with the crown. If Sam can finish up over on the western side, that's a full send. Let's go. We grab the land. And let's ally with this guy because we have no interest in fighting him. Although the red team is really strong. It's not even the white team anymore. It's the red team that is a big threat. I don't really want to fight this guy anymore. He's saying, hey, look down south. I agree with you. I'm going to just donate over to Sam and see if we can get a nice push with him. So let's just throw some troops over this way. And just keep donating to him. As it looks like that's where Dex is donated to us in this moment. I'm not sure if that's our first donation or not, but Sam is the one who needs the troops here. We're not in a really good position to fight. This is one of those moments where you kind of look and be like, would our team be better with me pushing forward? And no, I mean, if the red team has 40%, I have no borders on the red team. It doesn't make sense for me to fight blue or white in this moment. So we're just going to support the only person that can really fight the red team, which is Sam. Hopefully this player on the white team doesn't do that exact move and get himself cut off from potential help. So hopefully Sam will boat, just say, hey bud, attack down there. I don't know why this guy's attacking white. That is not the play. We want that guy on our side. That's Lukio or whatever, but let's just donate Sam. Say, okay, boats going down. Good. Okay, immediately blocked. Okay, but he sends another boat. Good. We'll just keep giving him troops. Hopefully somebody makes some movements. Where are these boats going, guy? Buddy, just right there. What are we doing? What are we doing? Just boat down south. Boat down south. Get to the crown. I don't know why we just... where are we going with these boats? Is that your boat? It is your boat. Turn in. What are we doing? Turn in. There we go. Okay. Hey, you immediately kicked off. I hope that was worth it. I mean, could have gotten this guy a little bit on the weaker side before he had a chance to save up 3 million past his red interest. White, will you fight this guy with us? And Crone is fighting white. Not the play. Not the play. Look at the board. Understand we need that guy to be our friend, even though he's not going in. And here comes red boating into us. And unfortunately, Lucio, having boated in, is too weak to defend that land, so now he gets an easy foothold into Sam's land, which is very unfortunate for our team. Again, if you're weaker than the person in front of you, don't boat in front of them. They don't need your help. Just throw troops forward. We'll just keep donating to Sam, though, for the meantime, and kind of hope. Blue's coming down, which is great. There's dumb white moving over to make sure that blue gets blocked again, just like he blocked us. And, red's now fighting white, so maybe that'll inspire him to fight back. Let's just keep donating to our only hope here, which is Sam. Hopefully Sam can get a border on the crown. He's boating in. Good. A little bit closer boat this time. Didn't quite land. That's okay. That's okay. He's got it figured out. Sam's doing a good job. Not trying to be critical of Sam here, so I hope it doesn't come off that way. It's just like, I don't know what the first boats were about. Anywho, Sam's doing a good job. We just keep donating to Sam. Blue has been officially cut off because white jumped over, which is very unfortunate. So now he has to fight down the PL Poland guy, which is going to take a very long time. So our mission is just survival at this point, guys. You got to stop doing this. You got to donate money. Stop trying to fight. Stop trying to fight. Okay, well, now he's directly involved. You have got to donate, bud. You have got to donate. We had more board percentage than the crown or than the red team did. And we're just getting picked apart. There's Crone. He donated once and then he left. Okay, ye of little faith. There's still a chance. I mean, it's very unfortunate that we had zero help from the white player because this was in his best interest to work with us as well. And he's just kind of chosen to throw away his advantage. But there is a chance that blue gets down here and works with us. For the love of God, if white cuts him off again, I'm going to just panic. I'm going to freak out. Okay, it looks like he has stopped the attack. So, no, maybe. Will blue get a border? That's our only hope. Sam is so weak at this point. Blue, will you please fight? Will you please fight the crown? There's a full send from white on the bot. And unfortunately, I'm going to get cut off again, which is fine. Okay, blue, will you fight red? Just donate to Sam. Yes, he will. Okay, there's a chance. There's a chance. We just keep donating to Sam. And if we get borders on Monarch, then obviously we'll join in the fight. But let's just keep donating to Sam. His attacks are not going to do a lot here at the beginning because he's so low on troops in pixels compared to everybody else. Nothing he could have done in that situation. I think the real problem was people were not donating to him. We had two players to the left and right of him that just were sitting on a lot of troops. And then, of course, that one guy was just trying to keep voting in with 1 million troops, which was never going to do anything. But let's just keep feeding troops to Sam. The percentage is going up for red, but that might change here as we get a little bit closer. Sam surpassed me, which is good. We definitely want him to be bigger than me because he's in the fight and I'm not. We'll just keep feeding him troops here. And the crown is getting a little bit impatient here. Going down on troops is very good for us. In fact, the percentage is now dropping. Looks like Sam's attacks are getting more and more effective over here, which is fantastic for us. We'll just keep donating to him. Hopefully blue can hold out long enough. Sam, we need you to get involved there, bud. I don't know why you're saving up so much. Never mind. He's fighting. Never mind. He's doing a good job. We just keep donating to our only hope right now, although it is getting very close. He turns and burns on black. Red doing a good job of excluding me from the fight, which is fine. I could get involved if he keeps attacking me, but he's switching targets to avoid me because I would definitely be the straw that breaks his back is you just add my 3 million troops into the mix that's already there, and that would be too much. So we will just keep donating Sam, as Sam is catching up. He's now only about 60,000 pixels behind, but the board percentage has shifted in our favor. Excuse me. As we are now 37%, so actually we're the big dogs here. It doesn't look like it. We're, you know, the scrappy kids who could. Sam's now boating in, which is not a bad move. I wish he would boat down south a little bit more, or just continue to keep fighting, because this fight is far from won. I understand him trying to get position, but it's much more important to make sure that blue stays in the fight right now, more so than working on position. Who is this? My guy. What is the point of that? What is the point of those boats? This man. Anyways, let's just go ahead and grab this. I mean, those boats would have worked out if he had kept them quiet and waited to see if Red Folsons. Buddy, don't worry. I'm donating as much as I can, and I'm getting ready to fight him. In fact, this next attack might be when I jump in. Let's see what happens. No, he goes back to fighting Sam. Okay, so we go back to donating to Sam, as it looks like we'll stay out of this fight for another day. We'll just keep donating to Sam, who is doing a good job boating. I mean, these boats down south are effective. Just in case the crown does full send, it gives us a lot better chance of grabbing the land. Even though we're at a pixel disadvantage right now, where the other two are moving faster, they have the speed boost at 60,000 pixels. Our crown, Sam, does not, so we really need him just to grab land at this point and get to that 60,000 pixels. But Monarch is starting to kind of lose control here a little bit. I mean, he's gained percentage, but he's losing a lot of troops. Sam is really catching up to him, which is a great thing for us, as we might be able to... There's the full send. There's the full send. Go, my brother in Christ. Stop boating. Stop boating. Go, 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 go. I'm involved. I'm involved. Go, 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 go. Oh, my God. We win this. We win this. I can't believe it. Ye of little faith. We did it. We did it. The hard donations to Sam paid off. Good job, Sam. So proud of you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're peacing out with Blue. He's our boy. He was our savior. But that's going to do it for today. So as we do start to wrap things up, just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially made this far in the video. Yeah, I made this far in the video. Hey, give it a thumbs up. Really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put up videos every day. But boys, I will see you in the next one.